Dark storm clouds gathered above the charred mountains. Lightning flashed, thunder echoed through the valleys, rain lashed down, turning the once fertile ground into a sea of mud. Ancient trees, gnarled and twisted, swayed violently in the wind, their branches clawed at the sky as if trying to escape the coming storm. At the foot of the mountains lay the ruins of Eldoria. Once a proud kingdom, it was now a graveyard of shattered stone and broken dreams. Weathered statues of forgotten kings stood sentinel over crumbling walls. They were grim reminders of the dragon's fury. The air crackled with anticipation. The very earth seemed to tremble. A shadow fell upon the ruined city. It grew larger, darker, blotting out the already weak sunlight. This was no ordinary storm. This was the harbinger of death. A lone figure stood amidst the ruins, facing the approaching storm. He was clad in shining armor, each plate carefully polished, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. His name was Arion, the last hope of his people. A heavy cloak, as black as the storm clouds above, billowed around him. He gripped the hilt of his sword. It pulsed with a soft, inner light, a beacon of hope in the gathering gloom. This was no ordinary blade, it was Dragon's Bane, forged centuries ago by the ancient masters, the only weapon known to harm a dragon. Arion raised his head and looked towards the darkening sky. His eyes, hardened by years of war and loss, burned with unwavering determination. He had trained his entire life for this moment. He was ready. He felt the weight of his ancestors upon him, their hopes and dreams carried on his shoulders. He would not fail them. He would defeat the dragon or die trying. With a deafening roar that split the heavens, the dragon appeared. It was a monstrous beast, larger than any creature had a right to be. Its scales shimmered like obsidian, reflecting the lightning flashes in an eerie, mesmerizing dance. Giant, leathery wings, each larger than a house, unfolded from its back. They stirred the air, whipping the rain into a frenzy. The dragon's eyes, glowing embers in the darkness, fixed upon Arion. They burned with ancient malice, a hunger that had consumed countless lives. The stench of sulfur and decay filled the air as the dragon landed. Each step sent tremors through the ground. Runes etched onto its scales glowed with an infernal light, pulsating in sync with the thunder booming overhead. The beast opened its maw, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. A plume of fire erupted into the sky, a terrifying display of power. Arion stood his ground, his gaze never wavering from the dragon. He raised Dragon's Bane, the blade bursting into life, its glow a stark contrast to the dragon's fiery breath. The rain seemed to shy away from the sword, as if afraid of its power. The dragon lunged. Arion rolled aside, narrowly avoiding the creature's claws. He slashed out with his sword, leaving a glowing trail in the air. The blade met the dragon's hide, and a roar of pain echoed through the ruins. The air crackled with energy as the two titans clashed. Fire and light intertwined in a deadly dance. Arion was a blur of motion, dodging blasts of fire, exploiting every opening, his glowing blade striking like lightning. Each blow he landed on the dragon was a victory, each near miss a brush with death. He fought with the fury of a cornered animal, fueled by grief and a burning desire for vengeance. He would not fall, not today.